Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm Jay Cotto, the Boxing Jedi, and welcome to the Boxing Jedi Temple. Welcome to the Insight. What the fuck is wrong with you edition? Peace to my man Brian Hawkin, everybody coming on in. Today we're gonna have some fun. I got some good boxing news for y'all today. Oh my god, this shit is crazy. I've been laughing. Me and Rosclaw222 have been laughing in the background because this shit is hilarious, man. What's up? D Dubs, what's going on, kiddo? Yo, this shit is hilarious, man. Puerto Rican rum palo viejo. What's going on, kid? What's going on, brothers? No doubt, man. My man Brian Hawkin in the house as well. Hit the like on the way in if you don't mind, kid. Bro, we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna have some fun today. And if you haven't seen the obvious, and if you feel like happy Friday, by the way, everybody. It's Friday. We're gonna have some fun, and I'm gonna bring some laughter to your life with some logic and common sense. And you're probably gonna hear me laughing like a crazy motherfucker too, because there's a lot of shit to expose with these niggas, bro. Like these these fucking guys, bro. These niggas are so stupid, kid. Yo, these niggas are dumb, bro. These guys are trying to pull a fast one on us, guys, and I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna point it out, as well as uncovering a lot of stuff. First of all, I want to start off with yo, Lopez Senior, bro. Lopez Senior. Yo, my dude. Yo, where's this announcement, kid? What'd you think? We forgot, man. We ain't forget. Where's the announcement, bro? Where's the fucking announcement, Senior Lopez? Or Lopez Senior. Where is it, bro? Yo, we've been waiting for a minute now. Ever since you said it. We've been grinding our hands together. We're like, damn, bro, this shit sounds like it's gonna be a good announcement, bro. Where's the announcement, Lopez Senior? Somebody go get him, son. Somebody go get him. He thought we forgot. You said we're gonna come out the 18th. The 18th for all you haters. We're gonna come out and we're gonna tell you. Nah, B, it's the 19th. You a day late, dog. You a day late, son. Exactly. He said February 18th. What's up, Mike from Boston? Right, Brian? He said, it's February 18th. Oh, now I'll punch you. Last night he said Tuesday. Oh, shit, son. Now it's Tuesday, son. What happens? What happens when Tuesday comes and nothing? What happens? What can we do, bro? What do we do? What all those guys that are hardcore, quote unquote, hardcore Teofimo fans, what do you do after this if this guy don't show? And I'm not saying it's Teo's fault either, because there's a lot of things that I've been pointing out about Lopez Senior, and I'm not disrespecting him in any way. But when I made that vicariously stream, it made a lot of sense to motherfuckers, and motherfuckers was like, "Oh shit, it's true." Like you do have a right to negotiate and try to find the right money that you need for for your son or whatever. But remember, it's for your son, not for your own benefit either. So when you go out there and you start making negotiations, don't try to add in 3 or 4 more fucking million thinking of you. You know what I'm saying? Be fair, and know what you're worth. Because to tell you the truth, your son ain't no 20, 15, or even a $10 million fighter just yet. He's not. He really isn't. And only guys that are really capable for this kid will actually say, yeah, he's worth 10 million. No, he's not. Not yet. No, he's not. He's not. Just like that unified shit, there's a question in the path. And I'm sorry that you guys feel this way, whether you like Haney, on whatever reasons why you don't like Haney. Bro, I seen it with my own eyes, bro. I was there. And I gotta tell you guys, man, to me, I don't think you want to fight Haney, bro. If you don't want to fight Haney just yet, just make the fight. What's up, John? Everybody say what's up to the Star Wars dad. I hope you guys are feeling better, man. I hope you and Dawn are well, man. Much love to you guys. Love you guys, man. I hope you guys are well, brother. Happy Friday as well. Drink some fucking whiskey, brother. No doubt, man. You know, let me see. Puerto Rico says a lot of these dudes overrate their financial value. Exactly, Paulo Viejo. Exactly, bro. Yo, they always do this, right? Like, here we go. We're gonna have fun, son. That's all it took was to think of this motherfucker, son. This nigga Sean Porter's delusional, dog. Yo, first of all, kid, you got paid 1.5 to fight Ugas. Then I think you just got paid 2 mil. 2 million to fight fucking Spence Jr., right? So Arum offers you 2 million as well. And what do you say, bro? What? Mind you, you got jerked because at the time you was the champ, right? You had that, right? Right? So you got jerked. So now you're gonna try to what? Listen, Sean Porter, name his best wins. I'll name them for you. I'll name them shits for you. And I used to like this dude. I thought he was much more competitive and much real. Now he's just like these motherfuckers over there in peanut butter and cream cheese boxing. Bro, I thought these guys were for real. I thought this guy was for real. Name his 2 best wins. I'll help you. Adrian Broner, Danny Garcia. This was discussed by me and Roscott. This is why I got on the stream as well. I owed you guys a show from since yesterday. It was hilarious. It's hilarious to me on how Sean Porter thinks that he's worth more than $2 fucking million. Bro, your name is not a commodity like that, bro. You haven't fought the way some fighters have been able to use their names on a negotiating table. You guys haven't been able to do that. So you guys have to really try to understand whether you're a PBC fan or a Sean Porter fan. These guys will never, ever. And I'm gonna say it. If I'm wrong, then fuck it. But as of now, as of late, no, these guys will never make this fight, bro. They will never make an Errol Spence Jr. fight, and they will never, ever make a Porter fight with Crawford. And I'm going to continue to say this. You guys can disagree with me. It's all good. It'll never happen. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Rican Ron says, he goes, Lopez Sr. is now saying Cambosos is in June, then winner of Taylor versus Ramirez. Wow. You see, like, how do you feel about that, Paulo Viejo? How do you feel about that? Brian, how do you feel about that? How do you feel that Lopez Sr. told us the 18th, then he says he's got an announcement on Tuesday now, only to what? Like, I like to know what that is. Because he may be confusing some of y'all. He's not confusing most of us. You know what I mean? He's not confusing most of us. And I'm still holding him up to the goddamn pedestal and the degree he's holding himself up to. He had promised us yesterday an announcement. He's a day late. Then he went on Punch and said Tuesday. Exactly, Brian. He's looking for time. Now back to Sean Porter. Sean Porter is not worth what the fuck he wants to. $2 million is what you're worth, dog. If that. If that. And this is the thing that you guys aren't seeing. Red states and maybe some blue states are open, but most of them are locked down, except for the red states. A lot of these boxing venues are up in the blue states. There is no money going to be generated at arenas in order for you guys to even be talking about this ludicrous amount of money that you're used to getting. Do I say a lot of these motherfuckers need to take pay cuts right now, bro? They have to. You got the average Joe working in order to fucking pay your stupid fucking lifestyle. So if we're taking pay cuts, these motherfuckers out here taking pay cuts, you got to take them too. Because a construction worker could lose his arms, could lose his life, kid, just like you. You're working too. I don't want to hear this shit. These motherfuckers ain't special. Puerto Rican Rub says mixed feelings. I don't blame him for going for a shot at 140 undisputed, but he needs to fight Haney. Exactly. That's the question that's in the middle, my brother. Exactly. Whatever happened to the champions that used to answer that question? They never ran from the question. Hold up. In order for me to say I am, I got to knock this guy out of the picture who's also saying I am. Right? Whatever happened to that? What's up, Brown? Gone one. What's going on, brother? Welcome. God bless. Right? Whatever happened to that? So now you got the marination / pricing yourself out era where you got Sean Porter thinking he's worth more. Bro, bottom line, let's stop fucking around, guys. Please, can we stop fucking around? Let's just get to the truth. The truth is, the matter of the fact is that Sean Porter is ducking fucking Terence Crawford, bro. Now let's get to Terence Crawford. Listen, guys. The same way I'm getting on Tio and Porter, I'm gonna get on Pacquiao. Because Crawford hasn't said anything about the 10 mil they offered him. But I'm gonna get on Pacquiao. And you guys know me. I follow Pacquiao, I back Pacquiao up. Exactly, Brian. Marination price out era in boxing. Exactly. All right. Look. Reason why I gotta get on Pacquiao, and the reason why I gotta get on y'all that's saying if Terence Crawford doesn't take the 10 mil, it's a duck. First of all, why are we questioning Terence Crawford's integrity here? If the same motherfuckers understood that this guy was looking for fights and nobody wanted to fight him, right? Right? So that right there opens up the can of shut the fuck up. What's going to make you drink the can now is exactly what I'm about to say here. Right? Where in the fuck are they going to get $40 million to pay Manny Pacquiao? Where? Bob Arum ain't going to throw it up. The Saudis are feeling it too. Bro, the whole world with this democratic pandemic, son, they feeling it. Everybody's feeling it, bro. This is why that lucrative amount of money that they used to getting, they got to stop it. This is why I say they have to take pay cuts. I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying. I don't care if, but this is my fighter. He's supposed to have, he's getting what he's worth. No, fuck that. Not at a time like this. Exactly, Puerto Rican rum. Exactly, Paulo Biel. Porter lost the majority of his fights. But getting to this Pac-Man, the big fight, should I say? Getting to this Pac-Man and Crawford stint here, what I'm not understanding is how the same people that understood that it was hard for him to catch a fight now don't understand how he hasn't answered about the 10 million. Listen, what's up, brother Mazurus? What's going on, brother? Yeah, Brian, in a second. I got you. I'm gonna pass out links. What's up, Maze? What's going on, brother? Good to see you, bro. Happy Friday. So now, if you guys put your understanding to, okay, it was hard for Terence Crawford to get a fight because they ducking him. How is he a duck now? Because you guys favor Manny Pacquiao, right? You guys are going way out of a limb without thinking. You're about to fuck a prostitute with no protection on, son. You niggas are stupid. You're about to catch something. How are you guys out here making videos questioning Terence Crawford's integrity? The same motherfuckers that understood that he was being ducked, but now Manny Pacquiao's in the picture. So since they throw $40 million, you guys actually think that somebody's gonna pay Manny Pacquiao $40 million in a pandemic? See, you guys weren't thinking about that. So much. Oh God, we need this Pacquiao fight. Oh, Terence Crawford, he's a coward if you don't take 10 million. First of all, where the fuck are they generating 40 mil to pay Manny Pacquiao? If Bob Arum ain't giving Thurman and the rest of these motherfuckers even past 2 mil, what the fuck? He even said it. It could be a Crawford and Pacquiao at this time right now, bro. Who's pulling out the money for that? Eddie Hearn? All right, let Eddie Hearn pull the money out for that. Let him do it. Let him do it. The same thing with the Teofimo. Let him do it. You know what's gonna happen? A lot of the fighters are gonna be taking so many cuts. What's up, True Sons? What's going on? All the 9 limbs. What's going on, Killer? Happy Friday, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of fighters are going to be taking pay cuts. And I'm not talking about them fighters. I'm talking about other fighters, right? This is why a lot of people, Bob Arum was holding up the Joshua Fury fight by saying this. No. Understand. If Eddie Hearn jumps off of the skyscraper, fuck a window. He jumps off the skyscraper, the roof of a skyscraper, for the Tiafimo fight with Haney or whatever he's trying to get, he better make sure that he's able to meet Arum across the table for the Joshua Fury fight with the financials. Bob ain't taking it because he wants to hold Tiafimo back or what fucking angle the rest of you stupid motherfuckers out here saying because you don't like fucking Devin Haney or whatever. No. Think unbiasedly like I am and everyone else is. You have to understand. Bob Arum's like, look, we got a big heavyweight fight, you fucking dummy. This Tiafimo kid, he just got on. He's already kicking and screaming. He's asking for too much fucking money. If he can find this somewhere else, then let him go find it somewhere else. I won't fight the powers that be. But you, as a promoter, know we got a big fucking super fight coming. You better meet me on the other side. So that's what he told them. Everybody's taking it as, he's holding it up. He threatened them. No. Know your business jargon. Arum told them straight up and down with those words, it'll be a big mistake if you do that. Right away, Arum's jipping motherfuckers. Arum's a big Jew. Arum's this, Arum's that. He kills Don King, though. But listen, boxing was much better than fucking Don King when Don King left. And I will fucking know it. What's up, boxing loser stars? What's going on, brother? Yeah, in a second. I'll be handing them out in a second. Hold on. You got to understand, Bob Arum ain't holding shit up. I can understand Eddie Hearn's drive and wanting to make this fight and that fight, and no doubt. But when it comes to that big super fight, because think about it, who you rather see, Tiafimo and Haney or fucking Joshua and Fury? And if your answer is Joshua and Fury, is exactly why you need to shut the fuck up and understand why Bob Arum told Eddie Hearn, bro, no, that I'm telling you, you're gonna fuck it up. You better. That'll be a big mistake because he knows, bro. He knows. That fight is mentioned. People do want to see it, but it's not a vast amount the way people want to see Joshua Fury and want to see a unification bout in the heavyweight championships already. What's up, Unique Dawn? So when it comes to Terence Crawford and everybody talking shit about him, saying, if he don't take the 10 mil, it's a duck. Well, check this out. Before you say any of that, how are the fuck they going to produce and generate $40 million plus? Because remember, it's $40 million to Pacquiao, 10 to Crawford, and then what else? Exactly. So it's $40 million plus. Where the fuck in this supposed pandemic are they going to generate that much money when Bob Arum and the rest of these motherfuckers are not paying motherfuckers out over $4 or $5 million, bro? Come on. What's up, Ryan O'Rourke? What's going on, brother? He says Haney Fortuna gonna happen. Damson had a 50K bet with Bill, but Samson losing 50K, no doubt. It's crazy shit. And then I gotta say, shame on Manny Pacquiao for asking that much fucking money. See, this is what, and I am a Manny Pacquiao fan, not a fanatic, because I've hollered at him the way I'm gonna fucking holler at him now, and even worse when he fucked around. So I am straight up unbiased. But Manny Pacquiao, that's some fucked up shit, dog. To ask for $40 million and I mean, look who our president is, dog. Look what's happening now. How many jobs have been lost? They're using this pandemic, I call it pandemic, so does everybody else, to shut shit businesses down, dog. That means people lose work. That means no money is generated for them to what? Keep up the subscriptions and buy pay-per-views. As much as I wish it was imaginary money, a lot of people are losing real money. Where the fuck, Manny Pacquiao, are they going to generate $40 million fucking dollars? Fuck that shit that if Errol Spence Jr., if Terence Crawford don't take $10 million, he's ducking. Man, they're not even going to be able to fucking pay this man $10 million. Nonetheless, fucking Manny Pacquiao $40 million. How? This is what I'm saying. A lot of guys have to understand what's going on with the politics today as to the financials and with the bankings and with the jobs lost. And this all connects into this. Because if boxing's a business, thanks to the Fandom Collective over on Twitter, thank you for sending out the word. Right? So if boxing's a business, you got to know this. The shares are falling now in certain fucking promotions. So now everybody's blaming Bob Arum. So this is what I mean about most of you fucking guys. Bob Arum is broke, ain't got no money, but when these fights come up, you want him to pay. So which one is it? He's broke and don't have money? Or he's cheap? Which one is it? Because to me, it sounded like he just told Eddie Hearn, listen, promoting number 101. You got two nice fights, but one is a super fight that can bring a lucrative, vast amount of money, and the other one is, okay, you go okay with the second, maybe third half of the fucking season. That's about it. Of the fucking year, that's about it. But with this one, that's longevity money. But Eddie Hearn is out there trying to placate and trying to be top notch. Go ahead. This is what Bob Arum told him, but you better meet me on the other side. If not, there's no – so now, if Eddie Hearn makes this Teofimo Haney fight or whatever the fuck he's going to pick up with Teofimo now and cannot meet Bob Arum across the business table, you guys are going to say Fury ducked him? Other motherfuckers are going to say Joshua ducked him? No. The blame will be Eddie Hearn, and I happen to like Eddie Hearn as a fucking promoter. As a matter of fact, he's the one that kept boxing on his toes along with Bob Arum all this time when the rest of these motherfuckers are giving out lucrative fucking deals where they're broke now, like Al Heyman, who owns his investors, couldn't even pick up ESPN and give it to the fight fans like he promised. So Bob Arum did it, and now Bob Arum's the bad guy. This is what I mean. Exactly, Brian. This is exactly why. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ross Clock 222? I'm passing out the links now. Whoever wants to come up on the panel and come dissect this shit, you're more than welcome to. But these guys asking for a lucrative amounts of money to just come on, and they're not even doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're doing a lot of call-outs. That's entertaining, but that only goes but so far. But now when you have these guys streaming the Boxer's Life and these guys don't even do road work, right? Like you guys certified Deontay Wilder to be a fucking certified heavyweight. This nigga didn't even do road work. He didn't even hit the speed bag, the fucking puncher bag. Nothing. But to y'all, he's a king. To y'all, he's ATG. Right? To y'all, he's ATG. And Pigeon, you can go fuck yourself. Get on the stream. What's going on, Brian?
Yo, what up, Jedi? What's the crack?
Chilling, brother, chilling. The motherfucker Pigeon trying to go under another guy's name. Bro, I see your lesbian fucking structured face, bro. You shall not pass. I don't even want you on my boxing programs, bro. I saw you sucking Ring IQ's dick up there. Motherfuckers was laughing at you, bro. Come on, man. I want to do that to you here. What's going on, Brian?
All good, Jedi.
No doubt. Good to hear from you, my man. Ross Clot.
Yo, Ross,
what's up, Ryan? What's up, Kato?
Chilling, brother. All right, I want to ask you guys a question now. First of all, starting with this Sean Porter shit. All right, starting off with Brian Harkin and then Ross Clyde. Guys, right. Do you agree that Sean Porter is worth more than you? Let's say $2 million.
I don't think.
Starting off with Brian, go ahead, my brother.
I don't think at this point he's worth 1.5. He gets a $2 million offer and he rejects it. That's probably at this point one of the highest paydays of his career. And like as we keep saying in this era, right? We're talking about what we're talking about, what this pandemic bullshit, everyone has to take concessions. Everyone,
Right.
right? We want to see the best fights, right? But these fighters have to realize that if this was 2 years ago and their value was at this stock, they could get 2 million, they could get 3 million. They can't do this now because every promoter, everyone has to make concessions. And Eddie Hearn, right? He's gonna try to make it happen, right? Because it builds up his stock in the future. It builds up his stock. I can see why he's doing it.
Right.
But he ain't gonna make the money back. That's
right.
You know, because nobody has the money for pay-per-views anymore. Nobody can afford to go down that pay-per-view right. I think Bob Arum sees this clearly. I think he's the only one that does see it clearly. That's why the Teofimo fight last year and Lomachenko was on ESPN Plus. It was not review because he understands people ain't going to buy it. They might want to see the fight, but they can't afford to buy it.
Right. Exactly. And you got to be a real fucking structured businessman to understand the economics of what's going on with people's pockets, because that's where you're generating from. And if people are losing their jobs over a pandemic, then where are we getting all this money from? Rasklar, how do you feel about it?
Well, for me, I feel like, first of all, it ain't in my place to say how much Porter is worth, but I will go with his ethics, what's going on, and how much money he's gotten paid before. He only got paid like $1 million versus Ugas, and he had no problem fighting Ugas, and he arguably lost that fight. Second of all, he lost all of his big fights, all of them. I spoke to this already. His best wins on his resume is Adrian Broner and Danny Garcia. Those two guys being the best guys on his resume is not worth $2 million during a time where we got right. You can't get people in the damn venue right now because of this stupid ass virus, fake ass virus, and then you can't get and then streaming along with free streaming going on. You got all this stuff that you got to go against. For him to be asking for more, it's a duck straight up. I don't know. The only people who praise Porter are all these PBC fanboys. And I give all the credit to Porter for taking the fights that he has taken on his resume. He get all my respect. But he didn't win. But he lost. He's 1-3. And I'm sorry. If Danny Garcia is your best win on your resume, that's not saying much.
Yo, I gotta speak with facts. Hold on. my man's name is Porter, son. My man's name is Porter. My man's a fucking garbage Porter, son. Yo, the garbage Porter, son. What is going on with you, Porter? I mean, come on, son. You asking for more than $2 million. First of all, can somebody clarify how much he got to pay? How much he got paid to fight Spence Jr.? Wasn't it $2 million?
I think it was around that. Yes.
Right, and then when he fought Ugas, it was 1.5, right?
Yeah,
it's 1.5 against Ugas.
Yep. So that would be his second career high, close to if he did get paid to fight Errol Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm thinking, right? Either Bud Crawford is that big of a name, and they think they can get more money for it, or they're just on the price side. So they think Bud Crawford is that big of a name. They know right when they're dealing with Bob, right? And there's a reason why Bob's been around for 50 plus years, right? The guy knows how this business works. He's not. People may think he's a little bit senile, but he knows how this business works, and there's a reason why he survived this long.
Right.
He understands.
He knows more than. Right, I agree. He knows more than Al Heyman. To be fair, you know what I mean.
He knows more than a lot.
He knows more than Heyman, Warren, Hearn. I mean, he is the senior that's up there. Him and Don King. But the thing with Don King is they kept him out of there because Don King was fucking up a lot of people and fucking up business, as well as Don King losing his power once the mob fell. because Don King was feared because of the fucking mob. These are facts, bro. Sammy Gravano already shouted it out. Everybody else did, bro. They know, bro. But bro, they was gonna kill fucking Don King. But that would have been a major mistake because Don King's a celebrity. He's well known. They would have found them out, bro. Don King was also generating money with the motherfucking for the fucking feds. Also having a connection with Al Sharpton, who was a fucking snitch for the feds as well. So think about this, bro. The wheels on the bus go round and round, right? So you know what I mean? You gotta understand everything's connected. Everything's connected, dog. So when it comes to this shit here, where guys understand that not even the big guys, bro, are gonna fucking put money that they have to throw it up like that to only get maybe a third or maybe just a half of what the fuck they put up back. That's like a movie studio blowing $500 million to make some top of the line movie and then putting it out in the pandemic, and like in every state, within the 50 states, there's only like 3 theaters open, son. Nobody goes out. It's crazy. You're not gonna make your money back. No revenue, no nothing. The streaming, the pay-per-view, it's cool, right? They could generate $1 million, but at the same time, they don't generate $1 million. Why? Because the prices are too fucking high. This is what I'm saying. They have a capture net where it's like, oh, well, maybe if we okay, we got a little bit of people, so that means we gotta bring the price up. Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Brian. Go ahead, Brian.
No, there's too many people valuing themselves when it comes to these boxers, right? These guys are overvaluing themselves. They're seeing what they made. They're seeing what they made before, right? They're seeing the trajectory of the way their careers are going. Some of them are going out the door. Some of them are new in the door, and the new ones are asking for too much, and the ones going out are asking for too much. So which ones do you want to pay attention to? Personally, I think we should pay attention to the ones coming in the door, but they have no right to be asking for the money they're asking for.
Exactly.
They earn that money.
Exactly.
Right? When they get to the middle of their career, when they get to around 25, 26, when they fought a few names on their record, they get a few good names on their record, right? Then they go, well, this is what I'm worth. None of them has done it yet, right? I'll say put Teofimo. Teofimo's had a good career. They still got a lot of names he has to go through. You know, Ryan Garcia. Jesus Christ, I forgot his name. Not Bo Haney. Devin Haney. You know, there's still a few.
He was gonna say Bo Haney. That would have been some funny shit, Brian.
I was gonna say Bo. I don't know why I got Bo in my mind, right? I've just seen him a lot recently. Devin Haney. You know, Tank Davis, right? Yeah. Tank Davis talking about going down to fight 126 to fight Gary Russell Jr.
Yeah.
Like, you know, is he still fighting bantamweights?
Yeah. Exactly, bro. It's gross, bro. It's really gross.
Adrian Broner, Adrian Broner didn't make weight for his fight for the weekend.
It's look, we're gonna, because I have boxing news I'm gonna go over, and I have something that Mauricio Solomon said that's gonna make you want to completely say fuck the WBC, and I hope it does. But you see what my man Puerto Rican Rum says here, right? If everybody can take a look at your phones or wherever you are, if for a minute, even if you're working or whatever, take a look at what my man Puerto Rican Rum just said. This right here, what he just said, I'm going to take what he said because it's simplicity in itself as to what the fuck happened to boxing. This is what happened to boxing. You see how my man says Don King cards used to hold 4 title fights on one pay-per-view card, son, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's before they used the belts to generate money. Now it's all about using the fighter's name with more belts to generate money. That is the answer of what's going on today. That's it. Yep. Thank you, Puerto Rican Rum. Thank you for that equation that you just gave me there. You know, you gave me some numbers to work with there. You know, and even though it was 4 title fights in one pay-per-view card, these are fucking facts. For at least 3 to 4, and they were important. The belts were what the fucking incentive was, and the money came along with that once you had the belts. Now these guys are all about giving the money before the belts. Like, these guys are fucking crazy, son.
Yep. Can I ask the guys a question? You and Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, right? Because growing up for me, it was always about the belts.
Yeah.
The belts were the most. Do you think the fighter makes the belts, or the belts make the fighter, or does it depend on the champion?
Well, back then, since the belts were held by fighters who made those belts already prestigious by the time it got into their hands, and then they added more prestige to it as they fought. Back then, I would go with A, right, where the belts made the fighters, and then but now they think the fighters make the belts.
Yeah,
yeah, I agree, because back in the days when you won a champion, not only did you win by beating the top guy and the best guy, now you had to defend that title against killers who wanted that title, and you didn't duck them, you didn't avoid them. You had to fight that guy, which is why I use Hagler as my go-to guy when I talk about champions. This guy fought all the tough guys in this division, and at a time where 170 wasn't worth going up to because there was no one there. And the guys at 154, no one knew who these guys was. No one wasn't popular at the time. I think he knocked hard boxing fans to even know who Julian Jackson and Mike McCallum was, right, at the time at 154. So no one knew who they were. So Hagler had to fight the best guys, who at the time was Terrence, because he moved up, and then Duran and all these guys. You get it? And again, Hagler had already went through the ranks. He beat all the top guys at 160. He's on his way out, y'all. On his way out. Why not take the payday? That's when you want to take the payday. Now I earned the right to have my payday. These guys today, they don't earn the right to get that payday, and they constantly begging for this big payday, and they didn't put in the work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Today, money seems to be the solitary value of a fighter.
Yep, heavy facts,
it's not
bro.
About the anymore. It's about the money.
Yep.
Right. And you can have a champion now. He could be a champion. You could be look at someone like Burchell, right?
Yeah.
Champion. He is not going to make the money that Devin Haney's going to make. Because on their side over there, they're about money. Burchell wants to fight the best fighters.
Right.
He wants to be champion, and he's never going to make their type of money, because I think he's a fighter first.
No. He'll make that type of money, right? Look, there are two categories in boxing. You got your prize fighter and you got your legacy fighter, right? Yeah. Now, as you notice, the prize fighter is always going to have the money before the legacy, always, right? This is why they kick and scream, because since they chose the road of putting the money before them fighting hard and, showing people that they are real, that they're really about the fucking sport, which is what people fall in love with, and become, right? You got to understand. They're always mad at that decision, but then they try to blame it on the legacy fighter, which is the guy that always takes the low money but fights hard and gets recognized even more quicker than the prize fighter, the guy that's fighting for all this money, but simply because of his fucking the way he fights.
Yeah.
The way he fights, right? So, so like when Mike Tyson was coming up, what do you think got Mike Tyson recognized? His money? No, Mike Tyson was broke. So how did he get recognized? Because of his fighting.
Yeah.
No, I think what Brian was trying to say is, I think that Burchell is a fighter first, meaning Burchell is fighting all the guys that people like Haney and Tank Davis aren't trying to fight.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not
the tough guys for these guys. You know what I mean?
I'm not debating Brian. I'm agreeing with him. I'm adding on to it. Like I know
what you were saying.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Because it seems to me that these guys are more catered to in this era than back then. Back then, all you heard out of our fight fans' mouth, the real fight fans, the hardcore fight fans, was like, "Yo, I don't like the safety in these boxing matches." That's how hard niggas used to go. We used to complain only about that. And then when they smoothed it down, it was like something's missing. What's missing?
Hey, Cotto.
Yeah.
Brian, I'm gonna go, man. Thanks for having me on. I gotta take my daughter to the dentist.
Oh, no doubt.
See y'all, man. I'm gonna talk to you on the next one, bro. I just wanted to jump on real quick.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Everybody subscribe to Roscott 222.
All
No
right.
doubt.
Salute y'all. Salute Brian. Salute Cotto.
Salute, my brother. No doubt. Everybody go check out Roscott 222's channel. So, it seems to me like since they cater to, these guys are just straight like they kick and scream when the other guy gets better. Where do you think they get that from? They got it from Mayweather. You know why? What's up, TJ? You know why? Check it out. Check this shit out. Manny Pacquiao was always mentioned, right? And everybody basically says that Manny Pacquiao has a better legacy than Floyd Mayweather. That Floyd Mayweather, right? When you mention Floyd Mayweather, he's defensively great and he's a good businessman because of his money. Now, when you mention Pacquiao, he's an 8th division champion. He's fucking, he's a fucking great fighter. I mean, the list goes on in the ring when it comes to Manny Pacquiao. And this is what I mean. When you mention Canelo had to go so many weight classes to gain all of this prestige, but yet at the same time getting all this money, trying to make it seem like this is what. But no, you had to go do that instead of staying at 160, meeting the 160 dogs. You see? Yeah. This is why 160 really fucks. This is why I don't like Canelo. Canelo has fucked up this era's fucking middleweight division, son. He was supposed to be there, and instead he hid from 155 with that clenbuterol all the way to, and then went 160 just to fight who? GGG. And then went to 168. Even when he fought GGG, he needed to be held by the hands because we all saw the cards. Even in the second, I mean, come on, guys, come on, you guys got to see this shit. So these guys are asking for a vast amount of money. Let's get to Manny Pacquiao now. I'm not mad at Manny Pacquiao. I'm just like, bro, how is it that you have the goal to ask for this fucking? I know that you're supposed to have. If this is your last fight, no doubt, then maybe you should hold it off and wait till the economy regenerates for you to fucking get what you deserve on the way out. 40 million is what you're asking for, no doubt. Then I guess you're gonna have to wait it out.
Yeah,
you have to wait it out because there's no way that they're gonna make that fight and put $40 million on the, especially with a fight. Look, I love Manny Pacquiao, I love Terence Crawford, but right now everybody wants a unified heavyweight champion.
Yeah,
even that fight is gonna make Bob Arum short.
Yeah,
and he's gonna come up short if he throws all his money in for that fight. So people have to understand this. Like, if you're in a pandemic, God knows if the economy will come back. If it collapses, what you have saved is what you're gonna live off now. Understand that. So just because you got $1 billion, it ain't gonna last all your lifetime, especially in an economy where, let's just say, the paper money doesn't count. Right? Think about this. You gotta think about this shit, bro. The way we're going, things are scary, bro. So, you could doubt it if you want, call me conspiracy theory, but everything, like I said, the wheels on the bus go round and round. Everything connects.
Yep. Sorry, my niece was shouting. She's 1 year old. She's out in the hall. She's shouting just so.
Oh, it's all good. And then look, Ryan O'Rourke says, look, Josh Warrington had belts, gave them up, getting title, getting little money. Losses for big money fights. Exactly. And that's the thing. Josh Warrington, he'll be remembered, but what you said, others will remember that too. That tarnishes his legacy.
Yeah. And here's the thing with Pacquiao, right? The fact is, he said he wants Bob Arum $40 million. Right? We know that is either, I think that's a pricing. If he wants it to come out of Bob Arum ain't paying him $40 million. If he can get the money somewhere else, he said the article I read said he wouldn't take it. He wants it to come from Bob Arum's pockets. So, and I think he would have gotten that money if McGregor would have beaten, I don't know who he was fighting.
Right.
If McGregor would have beaten that guy, I think that's what he was offered. And now he's taking a pay cut because McGregor.
Yeah, the guy's got to take a pay cut, son. Especially now during this pandemic. It's got to be done. It has to be done because, like I said, everybody can't expect Bob Arum to throw everything up on the motherfucking table, son. I don't know why Terence Crawford's integrity is being questioned when the question here should be, where the fuck are they going to generate $40 million to give Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah. Especially if it interferes with, especially as you said, if it interferes with the heavyweight, if it has interferes with Joshua Fury.
Right.
That should be Bob Arum's number one focus, right?
Right.
Get that sorted out first, and then see what you can do after that. See what's left over.
See, now this is where I smack the hands of most of the fight fans out there that I have, and most of the other guys have been saying, shut the fuck up about the Joshua Fury fight. Stop giving it so much because there are other fights out there. Now, you stupid motherfuckers, I get to say I told you so. Stay in your place. Because now you have a choice of all these fights that are supposed to be made. You got a pandemic in the middle now. So now they're gonna fucking placate to the one that everybody's been kicking and screaming about. And most of you now are like, oh, wait a minute, there's other fights. Oh, maybe I don't really want to see Joshua Fury right now. This is why I was saying, shut the fuck up and root for all fights, not just one. See, but that was the casuals. The casuals outweighed the fucking percentage, okay, of wanting to see which fight. So this is why they're gonna concentrate on the heavy. See, this is exactly why I told y'all motherfuckers out there to stop placating to one or two fighters or one fight. Right? Broaden your horizons, bro. Other fucking fighting matches, bro.
Yeah, the casuals though will buy that fight. I think, especially in Britain.
Yep.
I think if they put that on pay-per-view here, 40 pounds, I think that will sell.
Yeah.
Here, I think that will sell easily. You know, and I could see them easily getting maybe for the size of Britain, maybe 700,000 buys. At £40 a pop.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe 700,000 to 800,000. They'll make their money back, right? But I feel like that there's going. I think if they make that fight happen, the fight will happen in Saudi Arabia. That's.
I mean, but even the Saudis are hurting.
Yeah.
Even the Saudis are hurting. Like, this shit is worldwide. Like, people are going fucking broke. So, like, the stocks are crashing. The market's crashing. Like, you know, this is why everybody can't be questioning Terence Crawford's integrity, bro. You got to question motherfuckers' greed. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Whoa. So, everybody that has been saying that they understand that Terence Crawford has been ducked, not ducking, that he has been ducked. They understood now are calling him a ducker because $10 million was thrown at him. He hasn't said anything about it, but yet the first question in their mind should have been, in order for his integrity not to be questioned, was where are they going to get this fucking money? See, this is why a lot of motherfuckers are just out here for fucking material, you know, to fucking just collect whatever the fuck they're collecting and just for talking points and aren't really talking boxing here. Same thing with, how the fuck is Arum going? Once again, let's get into this shit real quick. How is Arum going to tell fucking Eddie Hearn that he's threatening the fight? Because since there's hardly no fucking money, if Eddie Hearn throws in all that fucking money into Teofimo, he better come up. He better come up against that negotiation table for that Fury and Joshua fight because y'all want this. Remember this. So come on, guys. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry. Before we get into boxing news, go ahead.
No. I'm just saying here, right? Their fights hardcore fighters want to see, or hardcore supporters want to see, right? I want to see a lot of fights, right?
Right.
And I understand that costs money. I understand that that's money coming out of promoters, and if it interrupts with bigger fights, I don't want to see those fights now. Like, give me those fights later on down the line when everything hopefully stabilizes.
Right, exactly. You know, exactly. Please, unless they're gonna give us the fights now. And we can always have a 2 and 3. We could pick it up from round 13, kid. Straight up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, these guys are supposed to be fighting each other twice at least. Or maybe 3 times like the other guys did it. That's boxing, right? So get some money now. Get all you can now. And then if it progresses, right, more money will be thrown in. This is what I say in almost everybody's live and on my videos and even on my own live, bro. If these fighters, and I'm more than sure all you fight fans will agree with me. If these fighters were to just sacrifice for once in their fucking life, right? Besides them sacrificing for themselves to be a great in the ring, sacrifice for the fans and the business itself, first of all, to be like, you know what? Let me take a pay cut and fight.
Yeah.
And make big fights that's supposed to generate all this money, but it's still a big fight, and grab all you can during a pandemic, son. That way, when the pandemic's over, the market is blossoming, everything opens up. We won't forget you, bro. You will get it 10 times fold. That means that boxing will flourish again, that we'll be seeing venues and old marquees is boxing and shit. We will throw down fucking, bro. Motherfuckers will get 2 jobs again. Motherfuckers will go overtime again. You know, when they're able to go overtime, when the business can flourish as well, to fucking pay to see any fucking pay-per-view that's going to be $89.99 and above when we able to afford it. Not now, fighters. Come on, bro. Come on, fighters, for real. Like, you really going to forget about us like this, dog?
And do you want to know the funny thing about it, Jedi? I think I said this on Major Key when I was on there the other week. I said, I think Bob Arum's the only one who gets this.
Right.
I think Bob Arum's the only one who understands the financial significance of what's happening right now. Exactly. And just not to his pocket, but to the normal guy's pocket who is looking to buy these pay-per-views.
Exactly.
And I think he's the only one who understands it.
Yeah, I mean, look what happened. Look what happened to Heyman. He went all rushing in, right? And gave all these youngsters millions of dollars. And look at his product now. It's It's known as casual boxing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But then look what Eddie Hearn did. This is the difference between Eddie Hearn and Al Heyman. Eddie Hearn signed American fighters, which happened to be Hispanic and black as well. All right? Brought them over to England, showcased them, came to England, showcased them. I mean, he kept it real and kept the formula within the sports as to how to keep the sport going and what fucking promoters are supposed to do. Then he collaborated with Arum and did Heyman tried to keep it all to himself. This is why he's failing, and he's going to.
Yeah.
He's not collaborating. I mean, when he first collaborated with Arum to make the Pacquiao fight, even though Arum had maybe 1% to do with it, right? And even Al Heyman too had a little bit to do with it. Generating all that money should have showed Heyman, damn, maybe I should collaborate a bit more. Right. Yeah. But now you're in debt with your financial backers, from what we know, because it's been let out there. I'm not just talking the shit. So this is happening. You can even pick up certain boxing programs that you promised fight fans. So when we go and we look at Bob Arum now, who's telling guys, don't rush into these fights, bro. We got one super fight. We can scrape it all there. And then from there, we can flourish from there. Wait till the economy grows. But while the economy's growing, we can still make these fights and grab everything we can. Because if we just put all our investments into this fight, that fight, we're only going to look, basically what Arum's saying here is, if we put our money into 3 fights, we're only going to get back maybe half of a fucking fight's money's worth, bro, in this pandemic right now. Yeah. We're gonna lose.
Yeah, he understands that, right? And he understands, right? He comes out and he says it the most, and he does this to strategize, right? He comes out and he goes, I lose money on this guy, I lose money on that guy. Right. And he does it for strategy, because he doesn't want these fighters coming saying, well, I know you're losing money on me. Where's my pay rise? He understands how this business works.
Yeah, he does.
Right, Bob Arum. Right, people look at Bob Arum. They go, he's a senile old man. Bob Arum's one of them guys, right? He could con you, and you wouldn't even know you're being conned.
Exactly.
He's old, like he's an old wise man in this. He's been doing this forever.
He's old school. He always, on the negotiating table, he always leaves you with a win-win situation.
Yeah.
It's only when you listen to other people, or if you doubted that, and if you didn't check it during the negotiations and you're walking away with that doubt afterwards, is the only time you're going to see and say, Bob Arum is not a fair dude, bro. I mean, but let's get to boxing news real fast.
Yeah.
We got Deontay Wilder exposed by Tyson Fury, says boxing legend Winky Wright. Now, I want to ask you, fight fans, as well as you, my man Brian, is he right?
Yes. Yeah, one of the best jabbers in boxing history. Love Winky's jab. Great,
Yeah,
great. You know,
and his
Winky had one of
defense,
the best jabs. I
and his,
love.
yeah, and his defense was fucking crazy too.
Yeah, hard to hit. Hard to hit. Good head movement, good foot movement. Love the guy. He comes off the line probably as good as anybody I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Right. He was a middleweight. He was a middleweight Pinnell.
Mm.
You know,
Mm.
he was a Pinnell. Right. Yeah. I think for the lack of boxing skill, I think yes. I think we've all known this for a long time. I've been calling this out for a long time.
Yeah.
You take away that right hand. What else does he have? Fury took away that right hand by getting close to him, not giving him distance. He had no other way of setting it up. You know, and he got exposed. You take away that right hand, what else does he have? Right? He's shown against Stabern, he got a good jab. But Stabern ain't that good of a fighter. We've seen that. We've seen that. Like
Stabern got no heart. He has no heart. He has no heart. Once you touch him, he's on the defense all night. Now we have Miguel Berchelt and Oscar Valdez. A lot of people are saying that this might be the fight of the year, a fight of the year contender. What do you think, bro? Because a lot of people aren't giving Valdez a chance.
Yeah. I like Valdez. I think he's a better come forward fighter than Reynoso's trying to make him a boxer puncher.
Right.
I think he's better coming forward and throwing punches and just letting his hands go. He's shown. I think it was Scott Quigg. Scott Quigg. He broke his jaw, and he finished that fight.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got plenty of heart. He got plenty of guts. And a lot of people say, well, Scott Quigg doesn't hit hard. If you still break your jaw and still come through it, you still show, you got plenty of heart. So I think he's got heart. I think he's got determination. Right? I can see it going 6-7 rounds. Yeah, I think it's 6-7 rounds of pure action.
I mean, I think so too. Look, the only way this is going to be a fight of the year is if Oscar Valdez is really, 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 really about it. Because Berchelt, man, listen. I want my baby back ribs. My man's gonna go to work, son. Like, listen, man. I hope Oscar Valdez. God bless both fighters, but the most blessings that's needed here is for Oscar Valdez, son. Tomorrow, I don't think this is going to be a potential fucking contender for fight of the year because a lot of people aren't even giving Oscar Valdez a chance to pass 6, son. So it's like, for us to actually, and even though it's other people's opinions, but it's funny how everybody almost has the same opinion, right? So it's like for most of us, we can't really set our sights on this even being a fight of the year contender. Now it can be a contender for something else. Knockout of the year.
Or drama. Could be, something like the Peter Baranchik, something like that. There, maybe not one-sided, but maybe like I could see Valdez having a thing early. What do you call it? Early.
If Berchelt punches a rib out of Oscar Valdez and it protrudes out of his fucking like his rib cage, son. Ooh. Like that would be the knockout of the year right there, bro.
Yeah, Berchelt's a beast. That guy's a fucking beast, right? That guy doesn't go in for 1, 2, 3 punches. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Right? And when he lands on you, it's like fucking Mack truck. Like a fucking Mack truck, coming at you at 90 miles an hour.
Bro, I mean, we gotta pray for Oscar Valdez's health, bro.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, either beast. And the only reason I say 6 rounds is because I think Valdez has heart, his guts, and his determination. I think he'll want to stay in there for as long as he can. That's the only reason. It's not the fact that I don't underestimate Berchelt. I think he's fucking brilliant. I just think Valdez has heart, and I think he'll stay in there for 6 rounds, and I think he'll give it everything he has. That's where I'm coming from.
I hear that. Let's just hope that it. Look, I know motherfuckers want to see a knockout. If it does, at least let it happen in the 11th or 12th, because I want this shit to extend. I want it to extend. I want to see Valdez's full capabilities. Because let me tell you something, Valdez can push Berchelt, But Burchell's going to be pushing Valdez even harder, bro.
Yeah. I agree. Right? I'm going Burchell.
Bro, we're going to
He's
see
a monster.
something very, very nice, bro. Come tomorrow,
That's
bro.
the fight I'm looking forward to.
Hell yeah.
That's the only reason I'll stay up tomorrow night. It ain't for Adrian Broner.
And then, yeah, I was just going to get into that now. Adrian Broner admits weight failed the day before his comeback weigh-in. So, is this true?
What I'm hearing is, I'm not sure if it is, but what I'm hearing, it is.
He's not.
I think
So he's hold on. I need your expertise here, your intelligence, my brother. With just one question. So he's fighting at 140, right?
yeah.
And he didn't make the weight.
Far as I've heard, yes, I've heard
Okay.
he hasn't made the weight.
Okay. Allow me just to air this motherfucker out. You fucking fat cheese stick cracking, Lego my ego, cornflakes and water stirring ass motherfucker, bro. This is what happens, bro. You look. First of all, you're not a 140 fighter anymore. You're legit
Yeah.
147 now. You're in trouble. You know why you're in trouble, Adrian? Because you have not made yourself relevant. You have not loved yourself, meaning sharpening your skills, taking care of yourself. You have done nothing for yourself. And you actually think because this kid is 14-0, I think, or 15-0, whatever, that you just might get past this kid. Let me tell you something. That cockiness is exactly what gave you your first loss and your first fucking humbling experience, but you never humbled yourself. You did for like maybe a couple of hours, and that's about it. When you came back, you were supposed to fight Maidana. What's eating you here and what will eat you for the rest of your life is that you gave your redemption fight to Big Bro for following Big Bro, thinking that Big Bro was going to fucking be there for you. Well, guess what? Big Bro don't give a fuck about you. Never did, never will. No matter, a phone call's a phone call, nigga. A hangout's a hangout. But the way shit is done right now, the way you going around all crazy catching charges and shit, and I'm saying this as an ex-fight fan, you may not give a fuck, but you know what? After me, there will be thousands more, not millions, because you didn't get there yet, but thousands more, bro, to tell you that you fucked up on us, the sport of boxing, yourself, first of all. You know what I mean? And you have to understand, you taking these fights trying to escape the inevitable, which is another humbling fucking ass whipping experience, bro, that you're supposed to face. And you're lucky Manny Pacquiao and give it to you because you was running all night. Talk about I beat that boy, and you didn't even flip nothing, not even your flapjacks in the morning when you woke up, dog. Come on, son. You got to stop this shit, man. Word up. You wearing tracksuits for what? For what? What the fuck are you wearing tracksuits for, bro? Huh? What are you wearing tracksuits for, bro? What are you wearing tracksuits for? What are you going to the sauna for? What are you doing road work for? And I give it to you. At least you working out. But what the fuck for? You lose weight, you're gonna die, son. You don't fit in 140 no more. And no disrespect, but Piece of Blood Boxing, who always said this shit way in the beginning when you first got here before the LDBC, my man said he gonna be a pudgy little bastard. Take a look at the genetics. Look at his pops. It's the truth. When you heavy, dog, you look like you raided Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, dog. So it gets to a point, bro. It looks like you smuggling children. Like, bro, you have to really, really understand. You are a 147 fighter now. Tonight or tomorrow, it's do or die for you, bro. It's do or die for you. Not because I said it, because you made it this way for yourself. So now, Mr. Broner, a dude that has been on your side and criticizing you constructively with all of this, bro, you have to understand. We've about had it with your ass.
Yeah. When he first...
Yeah, hold on. I'm almost done. We've about almost had it with your ass. So understand, you will never make 140 again. If you try to squeeze your ass into 140, you're going to die, son. You're going to give yourself diabetes or something like that, something unhealthy. Think about this. This is why Canelo has to stop using that clenbuterol, which he thinks that we don't know. What do you think they lowered the fucking the testing fucking numbers down for? The fuck out of here, dog. So he can go up and down and weight, up and down and weight. The fuck out of here. Now listen. You are a 147 fighter. If you win tonight, you're going to have to campaign at 147 whether you like it or not. you're gonna have to fight Danny Garcia, which is a fight that you and him promised us a long time ago, doing that face-to-face shot when y'all motherfuckers came in through the door. Remember that? I didn't forget. You owe us that. Know what I'm saying? And you just need to fight at 147 now, Brona. You don't fit into one. Bro, stop trying to be the fat bitch trying to fit in spandex. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, when he first came into boxing, right, he was one of them fighters. Tell you the truth, I was excited to see.
Yeah.
I thought he was exciting, good movement. You know, he had a bit of flash about him.
What was that?
You know, he put punches together, good combination puncher. Exciting. And his career has taken ever since he fought the Argentinian kid. I forget his name offhand. Ever since he fought him, has gone downhill, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy. Brian, excuse me for a minute.
Has become one of
I know.
boxers.
Yeah, excuse me for 1 second. I'm sorry I have to do this. Excuse me. See, motherfuckers who rock with this fucking butch lesbian in the face ass nigga by the name of fucking Pigeon who's going on the boxing loser stars. See, you two are a fucking prick, son. I fucking hate your mother for making you, bro. I wish you was never born, dog. Why don't you curl up in a corner, Pigeon, and drink your life away, you fucking scumbag? Just go drink, bro. Go drink. Everybody told me you're annoying on fucking on Punch's live. You're fucking annoying on fucking what the fuck Thunderdomes. You're annoying on everybody's shit. This is why I'm not letting you up on mine, bro. You can never fuck with me. I don't want you to fuck with me, man. Go kill yourself, bro. The fuck out of here, you fucking lush. Anyway, so yeah, man, you were saying, Brian, about him jabbing really good and
he was exciting, right?
right.
As someone young, he was exciting. I was looking to see where his career would go. Ever since he fought the Argentinian dude, the one who fought Mayweather, Maidana,
Right.
Marcus. Ever since he fought Marcus Maidana, he has gone downhill. His career has gone downhill.
Right.
I think he has shown the service to boxing for his talent, his natural talent. Right, he could have been a top fighter with all his natural abilities. He could have had that He could have had all that bullshit. He could have one of the top careers right now. Right, they fucking wasted it. He wasted it. He wasted his talent. He hung around. He fucking hung around clubs, got drunk. I'm not someone to say about that because I like a drink myself. I'm not a professional boxer.
Right.
I haven't, if I would have had his fucking natural gift, I would have wasted my career. I would have dedicated myself to the sport. He fucking hasn't. And the fact he wanted to come down to 140 to fight a kid, 14-1?
Yeah.
With 10 knockouts, doesn't really impress me, right? This guy was asking for $20 million his last fight. The fight Manny Pacquiao, he's asking for $20 million.
Yeah, fucking fool. It's $20 million fucking dollars. Talking about I beat Manny Pacquiao. You ain't beat nobody, bro. He ain't beat nobody. What's going on, Mark?
Yeah, what's up, Mark?
Big up, gentlemen. Big up.
Big up. Yeah, man. So we're talking about fucking Adrian fucking Broner. On how if he does not fit into 140. Somebody just told me right now, Puerto Rican wrong piece to you, told me that that they changed it to 147, so he technically made weight. Okay, so you see the play.
Huh? He missed weight. He missed weight.
He missed
and
weight.
Then they changed it. So he didn't make weight. They changed the weight because he didn't make weight.
Wow. So they try to just placate to him, basically.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I mean. So, Adrian Broner, if you get knocked the fuck out, understand your position is the PBC gatekeeper. Yeah.
I hope he does.
Well, this man hasn't had a win since 2017.
Sad.
Sad is right.
Sad, bro.
Do you want to know what I
About-
call? Do you want to know what I call it? I call it the waste of a career. I was talking to you earlier on today, Mark. I wasn't feeling well.
yes,
It shows you what a good dinner can do for you.
it does. It does indeed. Now, I wanna say a couple of things, right? Brown has been around for a long time. He had a lot of potential. He's got certain skills, right? But
Right.
he's
Yeah.
wrecked it through out of the ring shenanigans.
Mhm.
Inside the ring, he got too wrapped up in his own development, thinking he's the next Floyd.
Yep.
Tried to copy Floyd and went away from what made him a good fighter to watch, which is a counter-punching accumulation guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uppercuts and everything. And he pretty much went to jab, trying to pull counter with a bad shoulder roll, and lost who he was.
The made in Taiwan shoulder roll.
He really did. It's really kind of sad because Adrian actually is a good fucking fighter. He's just ruined his career. And I'll always give him credit because if you go through his resume, you'll find trash there. But if you look at all of the people he's fought, from Maidana to Sean Porter to Mikey Garcia to Jesse Vargas to Manny Pacquiao, you got to give a guy credit for fighting those guys, even if you lose, right?
Yeah.
You do. But at the same point, he's a beacon of his own stupidity and his own demise. That's the reality of Adrian, bro.
Yeah.
He's a beacon of it. I mean, you can't go around having 17 children with 42 different women.
That's true, bro. And at the same time, fucking, doing pornos with strippers and fucking them raw. Remember that shit? I was like, bro, you're a fighter. You're supposed to be taking care of yourself, bro. You just don't lay up in a stripper you just met and fuck a raw and then put it out there like it's cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got how many fucking kids, bro, out there now, bro? And
God knows, bro.
Jesus.
That man pays more in child support than most people pay in taxes per year.
It's crazy, man.
So-
The irresponsibility, man. The like you said, the outer ring shenanigans and all this bullshit, man. It's really uncalled for. Like, I understand you got a private life, but damn, leave it private, and be a bit discreet about your shit, dog. Like, don't just fucking damn, like, woo.
Marcos really ended Adrian. Marcos really ended him.
Yeah. He did. He was never the same. After that Maidana fight, I said this before you popped on. I said he was never the same after that. So,
well, egotistically, his pride. You know why? There's only one reason. He was supposed to catch redemption off Maidana, and he gave it to Floyd. He gave it to Floyd thinking Floyd was going to return the favor, be cool with him, take him under his wing, right? Nope, that didn't happen. So now he's kicking himself in the ass. He let his fucking big payday run away because the second rematch would have given him money, would have put him in the spotlight. I mean, he would, but that's what happened, bro.
yeah.
What happened? Floyd
He got
used
messed
him.
up.
Yeah. Floyd used him as the big brother role to catch revenge for the little bro.
Yeah.
He tricked them out, bro. Let's be real. He tricked them out.
Yeah.
Floyd tricked out AB. So at this stage, I don't really. And let's be real. We can talk about Adrian Broner missing weight at 140 and all that and be like, oh, what a fair. We all knew he wasn't going to make 140. The dude hasn't been at 140 in years. He's
Fucking-
fat as fuck. Let's be real about this. And here's the other thing. Look at who his opponent is. Why does it matter if he makes weight or not? It's not a world title fight. It's not even a bad title. It's not even a good fight. It's literally an unknown fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But Adrian just might get his ass whooped. We don't know where he at right now because
Maybe he does.
Oh, and if he does, he's PBC gatekeeper, bro. There's no coming back from that. Losing to a nobody.
No, if you lose like that, man, like where you are
There's
in
no
your career,
coming
he's
back.
already. The reality is, he already is a gatekeeper. The idea of this comeback fight and the idea of having it at 140, from what I understood, was so that he could have an easy tune-up and then he could fight Regis Prograis. They wanted to feed him to Regis so that they could build a name out of Regis Prograis.
I think Regis
that
will
makes
beat his
sense.
ass. I think Regis will put that ass in bed.
Exactly. That's why they wanted to put him in there with Regis, because they know that they can pass a little bit of a tiny torch over to Regis. You know what I mean?
Man, bro.
As small as that torch is. We all know, like, the way there's not enough torches going around. Adrian Broner has one of those micro torches.
Yeah, he
So
got the microaggression torch, son. He good. Pass it down, son. Yeah, so here you go. And he's gonna extinguish very quickly, bro. very quickly. It's gonna extinguish from him passing it to fucking Prograis. So I think Prograis is good. I think he's good by himself, man. And fuck Adrian Broner. You know, he has a lot to prove. I'm one of those fight fans that just kept giving him chance after chance. And after this Manny Pacquiao shit, I beat that boy, motherfucker. You were running from that boy. You
No, he got beat the hell up. He got beat up.
He was running so much in that fight, bro. He should have made weight this fight.
Yeah, I never heard so much. I never heard that their type of thing after a fucking fight in my life. Like, you know, how the fuck do you believe you won that fight? You know, like I remember I was like, how the fuck do you think you won that fight?
Bro, as soon as I heard that, I turned to my friend who came watch the fight. I turned to him. I said, "This nigga's on drugs." I turned around, looked at it, I said, "This nigga smoking crack." He was like, "Yeah."
You took the words out of my mouth. You took the words out of my mouth. You gotta ask, like, how much crack is this guy taking?
I was watching that fight with my cousin. It was his second time watching a boxing match. Younger cousin, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't know scoring or anything. And I just asked him, what's your scorecard, right? Yeah. So he read it out to me. He had 11-1 to Manny, right? And I said, why did you give Manny 11 rounds? And he said, because in 11 of those rounds, he landed bigger punches. He landed more punches. He threw more punches. He controlled the fight. And he pretty much won every round. I gave Adrian 1 round because I was feeling a bit sorry for him.
Oh, wow.
and I was sat there like, he doesn't know how to score a fight, and he's pretty much scored this shit.
Yeah, he's just holy shit. Damn, because he felt sorry for him. Like, I mean, look. This is
Do that, Kodo. But let's be real. Us boxing fans, and we can all attest to this. Every now and then we're watching a fight, a guy's winning 10 rounds, and the 11th round, the other dude does a little bit better than he has been, and we give him what we call a courtesy. We give him the participation trophy.
True. That's just like a motherfucker taking the SAT. They only give him credit for fucking putting his name on. Yeah. But he failed everything else. I got you. It's just, damn, son. They giving pity points now? Like, shit, yeah.
We've all done it. We've all given a pity round.
Fucking remedial boxing, right? Might as well.
But I have to admit, I've done it once or twice.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Yeah,
I do it all the time.
I was just about to say, I do it. Yeah, I do it. You know, I've done it a couple of times where I'm like, damn, bro, all right, I'll give this guy a round because he did a
I gave Martin Murray a round against Billy Joe Saunders. He didn't win a round, but I gave it to him.
He gave him the round for surviving.
At that 12-0.
I had an 11. I had an 11-1.
Wow, you give him the round for surviving.
Yeah. No, because look, Billy Joe outlanded him 8-6 and landed 2 more power punches than he did, right? But at the same point, Murray was pressing the action. So in a weird way, I was able to go, you know what? I can just about give you this round. In a real world, you should have scored the round probably even, right? Yeah. Or if you give it to anyone, Billy Joe, I was like, you know what? You're a 732-year-old man. That dude shouldn't have been that close to you in that round. You win it.
I'm telling you, bro. Yo, Puerto Rican rum. Yo, I was just saying that to Mark and Brian. I was like, imagine if Broner gets knocked the fuck out, son.
Want to know something? I'd have a smile like this. I literally would, and that's me hitting on the guy. I think he fucked up majority of his career.
Oh, I ain't watching that Broner fight, bro. No,
I ain't watching it. Look, the only reason I'm watching boxing tomorrow night is to see Valdez and Bichette.
Yeah,
that's the only reason I'm watching any type of boxing tomorrow.
I'll be watching that. I'll also be watching Avanish and Kelly. But one of the reasons I'm watching tomorrow night is I want to see that heavyweight fight between Wallin and Brazil. It's a crossroads fight. I always love like those fringe contender / gatekeeper guys in the heavyweight division going at it to see which one of them can get one more final bite at the cherry.
Isn't Wallin the one that gave Fury problems on the way out? I mean on the
wrecked the Zoi.
Yeah, he wrecked his eye, right? Oh shit, yo, Brazil is going to sleep, son.
Okay, you have the same as me. Yeah,
we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see because we don't know how Wallin will deal with that type of punch power.
Bro,
Yeah.
if we had Wilder, the one hit wonder knock him out, Waleed has more skills, bro. He has more tools. Look what he did to Fury. Not a triangle theory. I'm just saying. So if he's bringing those, if that's the same Waleed that gets in there, that or at least a little bit, bro, he's gonna fuck Brazil up. Brazil's stiff. He doesn't move too much. You know, he moves to his fucking left too much. That right there is a straight. Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, I got Waleed KO in about I would say 7.
Yeah, I forget what I put down. No, the champ lost, but I do got him winning.
I've got Waleed myself. I think he'll either take it on points or by a very late stoppage, like round 11. I think Brazil's gas will fail him, and he'll start getting tagged too much late on. I don't think there's going to be a clean one-punch knockout in this. Waleed, even though he cut, you see, Kodo, you know this from kickboxing yourself. A guy who cuts you is very different to a guy who knocks you out. And Waleed's not a one-punch knockout artist. Never has been. He is he is a consummate rough guy who can jab and move and use slick shit. But at the same time, he'll cut Brazil, but I don't think he'll drop him hard unless Brazil's got. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Waleed and UD. That's. I think he just outworks him. UD unanimous decision.
Yeah.
I think he outworks him tomorrow night. One thing I feel about Brazil, he's slow. Guy got power when he hits. That's it. I don't think he'll be able to keep Waleed off him though. So
as rounds go on, though, Brazil does fight well on the inside. Because he's so physically strong. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I give him that. I think Waleed will get low, and I think he'll do a bit of me where I used to fight bigger guys. Just lay on his chest.
Hey, Carlos, yeah, I saw that link. That shit is hilarious. My man stuck a dildo on his forehead. That shit is fucking hilarious. So everybody go check out that link that my man Papa Mendoza put in there. Shit's crazy. Yo, check it out. You want to hear the most funniest fucking ridiculous shit ever? But I mean, if you got the money, you can do it, right? If you can do it, right? But still, Floyd Mayweather buys his week-old grandson a new Rolex, bro.
Heard that.
You know what?
Diamond encrusted. It's worth $500,000, bro.
You know what, Kodo? A lot of people been ragging on that and stuff like that, but do you know what I want to say?
Yeah.
That baby's fucking styling, profiling, flying high, living that life large. And all I can say is people can hate on Floyd as much as they want. They can say what a pointless purchase that is. But you know what? That's his grandson. Yeah. I'm all for a grandfather loving his grandson. And
I mean, but the thing that makes it ridiculous is, look, a week old. I mean, I understand if he was like, all right, at 15, maybe I would have got it for him, But a week old, that's an infant with a Rolex that he can't even tell the time, bro.
Bro, do you know what time it is? It's time for people to be jealous of that fucking infant styling and profiling with that diamond encrusted Rolex.
Oh, bro, that's crazy. I was like, a fucking infant has more fucking cheddar than a fucking grown man right now, than a family right now.
He's more fucking cheddar than me. That wouldn't be too hard, but
at the end of the day, I can't hate on that. As much as it's ridiculous and it's stupid and it's whatever, all I'm thinking is that baby is pimping. Straight up. That's all I can think of, bro. My most expensive watch is I don't really want to get into it, but I've got one Rolex and it's just an Oyster Perpetual. 42 mm.
Yeah. So
my most expensive is it's a $4,000 watch, bro. It's one of the cheapest Rolexes you can get. All I can say is fair play. Fair play.
The watch I got cost me 130 quid.
There you go.
That'll do me grand,
I do like watches and I want to move up in the watch world, but my best one's a $4,000. So all I can say is fair play to the kid. He's got a watch that's 125 times my watch.
I'm telling you, bro. But yo, that I'm gonna end the live, man. That's that's the end of your boxing insight, man. This is the what the fuck is wrong with you edition. I like to thank Mark for joining the panel, my man Brian as well, and my man Rosscloud222 was with us earlier. Peace to Electro Jed, what's going on? I'll be coming back on tonight to kick it with you guys. I just wanted to bring you this stream really fast, man. But anybody have anything else to say before you say anything? Everybody go check out Unrivaled. You know what I'm saying, on Rival Boxing Talking News. And also go check out my man, Brian Hawkin. Go ahead, guys.
You go first, Mark. Or why?
Yeah, I'll go first. Shout out to Brian Harkin. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Kodo, thank you very much for having me on. And the last thing I'd want to say, anybody this week, if you're watching boxing, right, I'll tell you right now, the fight of the weekend is going to be Josh Kelly versus David Avenetian. I know people will be like, oh, he's from over there and everything. Valdez and Burchell's going to be better. I'm telling you, Kelly and Avenetian is going to turn into a damn war and could be the best fight that'll take place in the UK this year.
Okay. Keep that in mind, motherfuckers. Brian?
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Jedi. Right, Mark, Rossclot. Just thanks for having me on. Right? I'm going to call this era the marination price out era. That's
basically.
I might just change the name of my channel to the marination price out era.
You might as well. I mean, your fucking meme says it all, brother. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Your fucking avatar says it all, man. But otherwise than that, man, I'm the Boxing Jedi, Jay Cotto. I'll catch y'all tonight a little bit later so we can kick it Friday night and just bug the fuck out. I'll come up with a nice fucking funny program and I'll be inviting you guys on the panel. Otherwise than that, God bless, stay vigilant. And remember, if you're a guy, you're supposed to like holes. If you're a girl, you like sticks. God bless, stay vigilant. Peace.
Peace.